KZOOMers.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
We missed you.
Yeah.
I just got back from India. I'm not in the same time zone
Not yet.
Getting
there, but
I'm in but I'm so happy to see your beautiful faces, and especially a couple of people I haven't seen in a long time. So it's a special KZOOM because it's the only KZOOM in November, which
yes. It's next Thursday is in America is Thanksgiving.
So, and but in December we're going to be KZOOMing every Thursday,
including Christmas Day. We're Christmas night. We're
going for it. We're going for it. So it is a special KZOOM because it's, what I wanted to explore is the state of arousal that kind of is what it is the precursor to intimacy. That there is this, the main metaphor of the Song of Songs is union with the beloved, really. But that union doesn't happen unless we show up in our fullness, in our vulnerability, in our aliveness, and
passion.
In our passion, yes. And that's that state of arousal that allows us to open, to be juicy, to receive the miraculous, because I think it was Einstein that says that you can either see the world as if nothing is a miracle, or you can see the world as if everything is a miracle.
Right? One way or the other.
And so that place of arousal is really that place where we get to see the miracle. I wanted to just, before we start chanting, I wanted to bring this teaching from a book called The Hunger for Ecstasy by Aylecha, maybe Bonheim. And she says the implications of taking God as lover. When we speak of making love with God, we are using a metaphor for an experience that transcends language. A metaphor might seem like an insignificant thing, a mere figure of speech, yet metaphors deeply influence how we think and act. You can expect profound shifts to occur in your life and your spirituality when you begin to relate to God as lover. Here I would like to just mention the 5 most important ones. They are: you commit to fully inhabiting your body. You welcome pleasure as a blessing. You become God's partner. you become pregnant with divine light, and you commit to communicating with Spirit for better or for worse. I kind of like that. I kind of like those, don't you? Yeah, those are kind of like the implications that unfold when we step into the Song of Songs. We step into that sense of God, reality, as beloved. And so the Parsha of this week says, when the king lay down beside me. So the king being that great beloved, when that king lay down beside me, becomes intimate with me, my perfume gave forth its sweetness. There is a response from deep inside me. My perfume is my true essence. It's like the thing that I might be holding back. And what allows it to come forth is that connection with the beloved. And I think that kind of relates to what Aylecha says of like that commitment to communication with Spirit is called forth in us, and we welcome the pleasure that is going to allow us to expand into our true self, really. So I invite you to feel yourself fully inhabiting your body, welcoming the pleasure of even just the chant, the pleasure of listening and hearing and singing the chants, and that sense of being in partnership with God rather than being just a subject of God, that we are participating in this divine play. So, no, that's not the key. Sorry.
Let your perfume waft.
Let your perfume waft into the Zoom room.
Into the Zoom room.
If that's possible.
Yes. In the quantum field?
Yes.
Bimsibo nirdi natan raycho bimsibo nirdi natan raycho bimsibo nirdi natan raycho bimsibo nirdi natan raycho Shemelech bimsibo nirdi natan raycho bimsibo nirdi natan raycho bimsibo nirdi natan
bimsibo nirdi natan raycho 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 bimsibo nirdi natan raycho.
So just close your eyes and feel the presence of that divine lover. So close, so close. Just allow yourself to be touched, awakened by the miracle. Allow the pleasure in you to be awakened, the pleasure of being itself, pleasure of the breath. And imagine that you're opening up some kind of a portal in the center of your heart where your true fragrance is being kind of unblocked by that closeness. And you can just allow your true fragrance just to waft out into the world, mingling with all the other fragrances of the world, but really adding to it with your passion, with your desire. So the Song of Songs really kind of sanctifies that desire, because that desire for holiness is what's gonna move you on your path. So this next practice, it's called an appetite for holiness, and it comes towards the end of the book of Deuteronomy, where there's a kind of like understanding, like that each of the tribes has a place to go, has a piece of land that it's being given, but the Levites don't get that. They don't get their own piece of land. They are spread out among the tribes, and because every tribe needs that, their music, their dance, their holiness. Every tribe needs it, but it's almost like a sacrifice that sometimes it feels like the Levite is making to say, "Oh, I don't have my own, but I have everywhere." Really, but to be able to accept that job. And what allows us to accept that job of the Levite is this bechol avat nafsho, this appetite of our souls. And, that avat, it's like, it's bechol avat, I guess it's like, pateavon, it's like you have a good appetite, avat nafsho is like my soul has this appetite for holiness, and it's gonna guide me to find my place of service in the world, because it's not the traditional place of like, okay, this is your this is your land. It's like and so this it's like awakening this desire in us is what sends us on this journey of the soul. Eyl-HaMakom, for the place. And it's like, Hamakom is that secret name of God, which is the place, but it's like every place, really. And that's the message of the chant, is like every place is yours when this awakening of the appetite of the soul happens. And the rest of the tribes are sort of commanded to give a place to the Levites in you, because you are needed. You're needed everywhere. Mm-hmm. So, and sometimes I feel like when I chant this, I see this with the wandering Levite in me, looking for her place, and not always finding it, really. So this is like a balm to my soul that says, like, oh no, every place is your place, You need to stay true to who you are and what your mission is in life. Mm-hmm. So, so we're going to speak to that Levite inside us, and also to the Levite in each other. So the Levite is the priest, is the artist of the holy, is a kind of a messenger also for the divine, and and I think of this the being pregnant with divine light, We're moving that divine light through us and bringing it everywhere we go. Right? And that commitment to communicating with Spirit. So let's see if we can find that place in us, both to hear this message of that yes, you have your mission, you have your place, you have your journey, and awaken that avat nafsho, that appetite for holiness inside us, so that it will be that desire will be sanctified. Bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom 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 bechol avat nafsho
eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. Once more. Uva bechol avat nafsho eyl-HaMakom. So breathe into that sanctified desire. Just awakening the longing, which is the movement of God inside us, moving us towards becoming the beloved. Henry Nouwen says, "Dear friend, being the beloved is the origin and the fulfillment of the life of the Spirit." I say this because as soon as we catch a glimpse of this truth, we are put on a journey in search of the fullness of that truth, and we will not rest until we can rest in that truth. From the moment we claim the truth of being the beloved, we are faced with the call to become who we are. Becoming the beloved is the great spiritual journey we have to make. Mm-hmm. So I was just on a great spiritual journey, mm-hmm. and we were journeying to the Himalayas, and there was a particular mountain of the Himalayas that they call Mahadev, and the story of her is that she was like as a young child, she was completely dedicated to being the beloved of Krishna. She was beautiful and sort of like a saint, really. You know, she was, and she asked her father, is it okay if I don't get married and just marry Krishna and just live my life in this holiness? And he agreed to that. But there was this other guy, kind of a bad guy in the picture,
and they're always
who wanted her as his wife, and he wouldn't take no for an answer, and he went to this Mahadev's father and said, you have to give me your daughter, and if you don't, I'm going to make war on you and will kill you and everybody in your family. And so Mahadev was in a very difficult position, and she ran off and was being pursued by this evil man, and she went, and the only way to save her own life was to become a mountain. And so this mountain that I was making my pilgrimage to was the mountain that you know, millions of Indians go to see her, and she kind of represents the goddess of the feminine, divine, and but it's a sad story, though, isn't it? You know, and so you know, so we stayed in the foothills of the Himalayas, and staring off into this mountain. That was a snow-capped mountain in the distance, and the whole purpose of going on this pilgrimage to, you know, for thousands and thousands of people there, was to awaken a kind of a longing inside to for the divine feminine, and to stare off into her beauty, and to give all devotion, all love to her, to these mountains. And the mountains sort of, you know, when you did that, they kind of came alive and called you into your own heights.
Wow.
So that was like part of what I spent my time, just staring up into these mountains, and feeling both the tragedy of her story, but also that she became something great, that was like a calling to everyone.
Forever.
Yeah.
That mountain.
That mountain.
Forever.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So I think about this longing that we open up inside ourselves, and I wanted to do this practice of longing that says, just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, oh, that's how my soul longs for you, oh God. My soul is longing for what's right in front of me, really. But that longing is what is a force of awakening, really. So I wanted us to be the deer by the riverbank, longing for what, you know, the feeling, the thirst, the movement inside us for what's there. What are you left?
Oh, I was just to translate for Jonathan and Simcha.
No, they have rivers there.
No, it's Tony taught us. It's the rue longs for water by the billabong. See, you agree. Good. That totally translates.
So let's see. Just to begin the practice, just imagine that we saw a deer today.
We did. Yes, we did.
On the side of the road, which is near the riverbank.
Yeah, very close. Yeah.
Yeah. And at this time of year, when we're always talking to the deer and saying, "Run away!"
Oh, it's the hunting season. Yeah. Run for your life.
But and in India I saw the spotted deer.
Oh wow.
So the deer is you. We are the deer, longing for that spiritual water, longing for Mahadev. Just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim. Just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank,
So does my soul long for you, oh God. Just as the deer longs for water by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim.
So pour all of your longing into your voice.
Just
as the deer longs for water
by the riverbank,
so does my soul long for you, oh God. Just
as the deer
longs for water
by the riverbank, so does my soul long for you, oh God. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim. Kayn, nafshi, Aylecha, Elohim.
Just
as the deer
longs for water by the riverbank,
so does my soul long for you, oh
And so we invited them over to see some prints and talk about Parkinson's.
Well.
But I have to check the mail and see if they're actually coming, because we.
Stay tuned to find out if they're coming. Sweet.
So this this Rumi is one of those poets, those teachers that teach about the power of longing. And yet he also says this. He says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. The task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. In other words, like, love is flowing. It's all flowing, and yet we defend ourselves, or we build barriers, or we build a small sense of self that and so to find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Yeah. So and I think some of those barriers can be kind of worn down by our practice as we move into different states of consciousness, really. And there is this question that Rick Hansen asks that says, how do passing mental states become lasting neural traits? I'd just like to hold that question. How do passing mental states become lasting neural traits? And so that's the question that I hold in my spiritual practice, because in my spiritual practice there are these wonderful passing mental states, that I reach and then they're gone. And so this question of how can it be not just a passing mental state, but a lasting neural trait, that becomes who you are, not just some little place you visit once in a while.
Yeah.
So it's part of the intention for my practice to make that bridge between passing mental states and lasting neural traits. Mm-hmm. And for me, the key is awareness, and that when I reach a state that is a high kind of a state, that is an expanded state, then I want to have this awareness of it, and the awareness of it is what anchors it in me, really. And the quality of that awareness matters. So that's kind of like, and so when I went on this pilgrimage, it was right before there was taught a couple of retreats. One of the alumni and soul lift retreat in Albuquerque, and each person chose one phrase to be their medicine from the Psalms to take them into the next part of their lives, and you pick the phrase because it's like, oh yeah, I need this medicine. And the phrase that I picked was this one that says, I lift my eyes to you. So it's really, for me, it was about sort of like sometimes feeling like I get stuck in these kind of low places of my complaints, I guess, or seeing what's wrong, a critical mind, and when I lift my eyes, I open up to this wide perspective, where those things don't disappear, but they become so much less kind of like compelling, I guess. Yeah. So when I went to India, I used this. Sang it a lot, but I sang the Psalms all through my journey to India. I was singing the Psalms and bringing the blessing of our people to that land. But I think this chant is good medicine to raise ourselves up out of stuck places. So let's see if we can chant.
Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, I lift my eyes to you. I lift my eyes to you. I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. Aylecha nasati et-aynai, hayoshvi bashamayim. To you, to you, to you, to you, to you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes. To you, I lift my eyes.
Close your eyes. Breathe into the heart. And just lift up not only the eyes of the heart, but the place of awareness inside you. Noticing what is that wide perspective? What is that place of openness? You want to anchor it in with your awareness. And you recommit to communicating with Spirit for better or for worse. Feeling that sense of being pregnant with divine light, of being the partner of God, welcoming pleasure as a blessing, and an inhabiting this incarnation fully. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and take a look around the KZOOM room to acknowledge in each other that place of the lover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, love you too.
Good to see everybody.
So
we will
again for us. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving in America.